Hello everyone, I'm Krasia Tasiu from the School of Ancient Astrology. I have the honor to have Dr. Benjamin Dykes with me. Dr. Dykes is very famous. He's a leading traditional astrologer. He is translator from ancient languages. He is doctor in philosophy. He is known with his translations of Guido Bonatti's book of astronomy. He is known with the translations of the Persian nativities, Carmen Astrologicum of Dorotheus, the Astrological works of Theophilus of Edessa, and many more. I cannot list them all. And he's writing own books on traditional astrology, and he's lecturing all over the world. Hello, Ben. I want to ask you, for our students and followers, tell us about the traditional astrology. How come you chose it over the modern one? Why you think the traditional astrology is better than the contemporary? And what makes it so unique?
Well, I was always interested in astrology when I was young, but I was also interested in magic and tarot cards and other esoteric things.
Great.
My life had a kind of divide, because I would read the modern astrology books and try to read charts. But then I also had this other way of thinking about astrology through tarot and magic and that type of thing. So I had a divide of two ways of thinking about astrology. And I wasn't very satisfied with the modern types. I might read a book and then pick up a chart, and I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
And one of the problems I found was it was hard to know what things were more important in the chart than other things, because it seemed like every planet was equally important, and so those were some of the problems I had. But then I was interested in horary astrology, or question charts, and I discovered or rediscovered the work of William Lilly, and then also Robert Zoller, and I realized that this was the kind of astrology that I wanted to do. Also, at the time I was teaching ancient philosophy at the university, and I realized that this was the kind of astrology that went along with the philosophy that I was teaching and enjoying, and that's especially Aristotle and the Stoics. I think there are two very important things that make traditional astrology special. And the first is, I think it is more teachable and more learnable than some modern types, because there is a great use of rules and procedures. So if you want to interpret something, you know where to begin, and you know what to do next, and you have good rules for how to interpret something.
System, you mean, say?
Yeah, there's something systematic about it. Now, you can be a slave to the rules, and that's not good, but it's good to have rules and procedures. And the second very important thing is that traditional astrology has a number of special conditions of the planets that we use to describe life. So planets in detriment, or planets in exaltation, or if a planet is moving fast or slow, or is angular or cadent. These are all important for understanding how planets operate. Now, some people criticize traditional astrology, and they say, "Oh, this is all too much. This is too much information." But I think that life is rich and complicated, so it's good to have a vocabulary in astrology that lets us describe the rich and complicated lives we lead.
Okay, but how you combine your philosophy knowledge with the ancient astrology then?
There are several ways. Some are very simple. For example, the traditional astrologers linked planets, the planetary movement through angles.
Mm-hmm.
They linked that to the old idea of things that come to be and pass away, which is a natural process of life. So they linked these natural processes of life with rotation around the angles.
Uh-huh.
But there are other things too. For example, the old Stoics said that everything in the world was determined. There is a universal fate that comes from the divine mind that makes everything determined. Now, one way I look at this is that in traditional astrology, we have something called time lords. And these are planets or signs that rule different times of life. And if you know someone's chart, then you know in what order the time lords rule and how long they rule. And so what I would say is there might not be a determinism of every detail in life, but there is a determinism of the types of things in life.
Oh, yeah.
So, for example, suppose that Venus is your time lord for the next 5 years. Well, that doesn't mean that everything in life will be ruled by Venus, but it does mean that your path in life is to work with Venus during that time so that you are able to make good choices about Venusian things in life.
I see.
So maybe not every detail is determined, and astrology couldn't prove that, but there is a determinism of the types of things that are waiting for you in life that you can make good choices about.
Oh, good that you spoke about fate. This is really the never-ending story indeed. Thank you. But you translated so many ancient texts. I was really impressed by the Persian nativities. Tell us some astrological keys, answers, secrets that you found there that you want to share with us.
Well, one of the first book, the first part of that series that
Yes.
I translated. Let me step back a little bit.
Yes.
The reason that the Persians are important is because in the late ancient world of the Greeks and the Romans, many of the old books went over to Persia and they started translating them.
Yeah.
So that when astrology was going downhill and decreasing in the West, the Persians were casting charts, they were organizing material, and they were doing new things. For example, much of the traditional mundane astrology, especially the Saturn-Jupiter conjunctions, that seems to be invented by the Persians. So they invented large areas of important astrology. It seems they also completed the development of horary astrology. There was not much written about casting charts to answer questions before the Persians. So they might have invented what we now know as horary astrology. But in nativities, they also did some important things. There is a book that has been called the Book of Aristotle, and it is one of the things that I translated for that series. And when I translated it, I followed other scholars and believed that this was written by Mashallah. But I now think it was written by an earlier Persian named Al-Underzagar.
Oh.
And this book is special because Al-Underzagar, or the author, he took material from many different books and organized it very clearly, so that he had a very clear way of interpreting a natal chart with all of the techniques. And so the Persians both invented things and they organized things, and that's one reason why their work is so important. And their work was translated into Arabic, so they were the foundation of many of the early Arabic astrologers.
Amazing. I also find the horary astrology magical. I can't imagine how this works so good. It's really magical part of astrology. Would you share other exceptional things like exceptional predictive methods and techniques that would work without mistakes that you found in these amazing ancient texts? Because this is really fascinating.
I think probably the most important and in some ways easy technique is something called profections. And a profection is where you take some part of the chart, normally the ascendant, and you advance it by one house or one sign for each year of life. And every year, when you come to a new place, the year will be about that sign and any planets in the sign and the planet that rules the sign. So that every year something new is happening, and also every 12 years you will always come back to the same material and the same place, and you will see how your life moves in cycles. And one way that people can see how useful this is that the planet in the sign, or the lord of the sign, becomes a time lord. Now, for many modern people, a common predictive technique is transits. But many people believe that in transits, all planets are always important. But one of the teachings of the traditional astrologers is that different planets are turned on or activated at different times. So not every planet's transits will be equally important.
Yeah.
So in a profection, the planet whose transits will normally be more important will be the lord of that sign, and other planets' transits might not be as important. So the method not only helps you focus on certain topics every year, but tells you which planets to watch for their transits. So it's very useful, very powerful tool. And they used it all the time.
Ben, what are the origins of the profections?
I'm sorry.
The origins, are they really originated from the Persians or from the Greeks? Where they come from, the profections?
No, the Greek astrologers did talk about them. Yeah, so that they definitely talked about them. Who invented them? Maybe the Egyptians.
Yeah.
Maybe the Babylonians, but it goes back to the beginning.
So it's really an ancient method.
Yeah.
Can you combine profections with other methods of other predictive technique?
Yes. Like I said, you can combine them with transits. You can also combine them with something called distributions, which is a kind of primary direction. You can combine them with solar returns or solar revolutions. In fact, the astrologers said you have to combine them with solar returns and solar revolutions. So profections are so important, they're so basic, and they are meant to be used all of the time.
I would like to mention for our students that they can find your very good explanation on profections in your book on traditional astrology. There in the end you explain on there I learned about the profections from your book actually on traditional astrology. Thank you. This was really very useful. Tell us, please, you recently wrote about magic and you started our conversation with magic, and this is interesting for everyone. Tell us more about astrological magic, please. This is so curious.
Well, astrological magic has a couple of, well, it's complicated, but also there are maybe two ways you could think about it. One way is practical magic, in the sense that people make talismans or use the techniques of magic to contact maybe angels that are assigned to the planets, or angels assigned to the signs. In older magic, astrology was absolutely central. So one way you can think of it is you bring the astrology into the world through practical magic. But then also, because the different parts of our being and our soul also reflect astrological concepts and astrological beings, one goal of astrological magic is to balance the soul. And really, this is like what some people do today with Jungian psychology, the psychology of Carl Jung. So you could use rituals and meditations that we describe in the book to do a kind of balancing in the soul, so that you are balancing out all of the planets and the planetary energies in your soul. This can be done magically, this can be done practically. So it's a different way of connecting with planetary energy, and in the end, it's more than just doing a talisman. It becomes like a Tao, or a path, or a way of life. It becomes a kind of spirituality that is very special for astrologers.
Oh, this was actually my other question, but before I go to my other question, give us an example, please, with astrological magic.
Well, like I said, one thing is traditionally there are different angels uh, assigned to the planets and the signs and even parts of the zodiac.
Yes.
So one possibility could be to consecrate a talisman with the energy of that angel, or to do something called evocation, which is where you call the presence of an angel into your ritual space. So that's another technique. But a lot of these techniques are meant to have you connect and communicate with these beings, or to have controlled visions in which you learn things or experience things.
Oh, yes, great. You mentioned spirituality, and we talk actually all the in brackets somehow about spirituality. Tell me about the traditional astrologer. What the feature of the traditional astrologer should be? Should he or she be spiritual, esoteric? Then how would you describe the good astrologer?
Well, the old astrologers were always religious and pious people, and having humility and gratitude to God was always important to them. I think they made different choices about how they expressed that spirituality. See, in one sense, the astrology chart is designed for a normal person's life, a normal person without spiritual interests. So you could be a normal religious person and look at a chart and say, well, this is what God or the divine power has planned for me as a normal person. But you could also see the chart as a path for you to travel upwards, so to speak, and communicate with the divine mind through astrology. So I think different people took different paths.
I see. In my imagination, we really need to be spiritual in order to be compassionate also to the people. But yes, it makes perfect sense what you said. Thank you. Tell us, please, what are you working on now? What are you creating now in astrology?
Well, right now I am writing a natal course, and I'm writing the big advanced course, and then from that I will develop a shorter, smaller, simpler beginner's course, and I'm translating some books that will be the course books. So I have a big, and one of them I'm translating all from Arabic, and these are books by Saul. I translated some books of Saul from Latin about 10 years ago, but now I'm doing it from the original Arabic, and I discovered a book of his on nativities. It's a big book. So that will be new. I'm doing the complete Abu Nashar book on solar revolutions and prediction, which will also be big. The shorter version I did from Latin in the Persian Nativities series was very small. This is the full book. And I have so many other things planned, and I'm very excited. But here's the special thing. Almost everything that I will do now has never been translated into Latin or modern languages. So almost everything I am planning now will be totally new, that no one has seen for hundreds of years.
Amazing.
So that's very exciting too.
Exciting, and I guess the ancient Arabic has nothing to do with the modern Arabic. It's much more difficult, right? the ancient
No, it's very much the same, and that's good. So if you can read modern Arabic, you can go back and read a manuscript by Masha'Allah from the 8th century. So that's good.
Oh, this is really great. I can't wait for your new translations and course. Thank you so much. And our students can buy your books from your website, bendykes.com, I think.
Yes, with links to Amazon. I'm selling books through Amazon.
Okay, but they can find links also on our website. When you click on friends, you can see the links to Dr. Benjamin Dykes' books and also links to his website. Thank you so much, Ben. This was so interesting. I'm sure that people which never heard of traditional astrology will become certainly interested. Thank you so much for this conversation.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.